Hi, welcome back. Monday the 18th of May 2020, our third lesson, which is maths, and we start a new concept this week because we should have finished our angles, and I hope you found those okay, but don't worry because we're going to go over them next week when we're back in class. If you had a look at the assessment and you went ahead and did it, that's awesome, because when you go back next week you'll have a great understanding of that and we'll get through that really quickly. Okay, now if you go on and you have a look at the maths for week 5, you will see that there's a new concept on there called integers, and we're going to talk about that in a moment. There's not too much you need to do today. You've got to watch about 6 YouTubes just to make sure you get your understanding up. And the mental maths today is a bit odd as well. There's 5 questions for each day this week. This is our first one. So if you just head up your mental maths, 70 times 9. Find the difference, and the difference between 11:05 a.m. and 5:52 p.m. You're halving 1996, you're adding that, and you're doing a bit of bod maths over here. So none of this is too difficult. Getting messages over here. So headed up for today, week 5 Monday. And I'll just make this screen a little bit bigger for you, and let's just really quickly have a bit of a look. So the first one, 70 times 9, you can either do that as a horizontal one where you go 9 times 7 and then just add a 0, or you can set it up as a vertical one and do it underneath. Now remember, when we talk about, for number 2, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, there's lots of ways we can say those operations. So when we talk about adding numbers, there's other ways of saying adding, okay? Addition, the total, the sum. When we're talking about difference means subtract. So if you're finding the difference between 2 numbers, you're taking them away, and obviously the biggest number comes first. So here you want to find the difference between 11:05 at night in the morning, and here it is here, AM, and you want to find the difference between 5:25 PM. So you've got to find these hours here. So one of the easiest ways you can do that is, instead of calling this 11:05 AM, you could just call that 11. Okay, 11 AM, and you can count the hours between 11 midday and all the way around to 5. So you count those hours. Okay, then you're left with 52, which is almost an hour. Okay, so you could even call that 6 o'clock. So you find the time between 11 AM and 6 PM. When you get that, you then take this many minutes off, right? And then you could even add this many minutes on. So see how you go with that. Okay, then you're going to halve this one, which is just divide by 2. Don't forget to carry. Add this one, and with your bod mass, don't forget brackets, order of operation, which is your exponents, your power, and your square roots. And division, well, multiplication comes first here, and then subtraction. So that's it for today. If we're getting through those really quickly, I sent you through some math stuff last week. Have a look at that one and work on your multiplication if you've got those activities. Okay, so the concept for this week to do with maths is called integers. And integers just means that it's a whole number. And whole numbers are anything that is not a fraction. So basically an integer is anything that is not a fraction. So it can be a positive number or a negative number. As long as it's not a fraction, it's an integer. Now on this website, the EdStudio website, you have lots of different videos. I think you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 videos on integers. So this guy's pretty good. He does a pretty good job of explaining it. So today, all I would say to you is just go through and watch these 6 YouTube clips on the integers, and just check that you understand. Have a bit of a conversation about someone. It's not that hard. It's just whole numbers, positive or negative, and then tomorrow we'll go over and look at the task. If you have time after that, jump on and do mathletics. Alright, well that's it for maths today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day.